Now that I've finished building all the Summer Wave sets, I think it's about time that we do our first review. Stick around as I share the surprising #1 pick of all the Summer Wave sets with you. Come on, Dumbledores! Hey there everyone, my name's Perry and welcome to The Potter Addict. Well, the summer wave for Harry Potter has come and gone, and there were some really nice sets in there that we definitely needed for the collection, but there was one standout in my opinion that was a huge surprise. Today we're going to take a look at Dumbledore's office. Dumbledore's office was a real shock to me, and it actually has solidified the modular sets in my opinion. Before Dumbledore's office, I wasn't sold on them, but ever since I built that one, which was very fun to build, and started moving around the different pieces to make it the way I wanted it, I really kind of fell in love with it. I mean, it's an amazing set, and I think that together the modular pieces are phenomenal. Not to mention the fact that they released that a little late, but they released that gift with purchase moving staircase. I mean, I haven't figured out a way to incorporate that one yet, and I will. But for the time being, I just have that one as a separate display piece because, I mean, it's too cool not to have in there. So, but without further ado, let's take a look at Dumbledore's office. Now, Dumbledore's office is pretty cool because they did a little bit different, thing that they've started to do. They started with the hospital wing, and they carried it on to Dumbledore's office. And what they're trying to do is give you a little bit more three-dimensional detail, since everything was kind of just like a flat, just a run across. I mean, as far as all the buildings being assembled and on the different sections. But Dumbledore's office, I mean, gives you the little wing expansions so that you can attach these to some of the other pieces, and honestly, I mean, it gives you a lot of depth once you hook things up the right way. Now, I personally am still putting it together like this because, like I told you, in my opinion, this series is for interior display. I like the insides, customizing the scenes the different scenes from the movies with the minifigures, and doing stuff inside when I've got it all connected. So, but as far as this thing goes, I mean, you're looking at a set that comes with 6 characters: Albus Dumbledore, Madame Pince, Argus Filch, Severus Snape, Harry Potter, and Hermione Granger. I really liked this set, and some of the things that I like about it the most are the exterior details on this one, the little vines and the leaves, some of the contours they put in with the pillars and the spires on the outside, not to mention these the little pieces that actually impact the books on the inside of the case. Turning this around and looking on the inside, you can see that we've got, starting at the top, we've got the Sword of Gryffindor, we've got the Pensieve, and then we've got Dumbledore's office. In here, he's got the sorting hat on display, as well as the Phoenix. If you look at my set, though, I replaced the Phoenix that came with one of the minifigures with a more accurate depiction. The Phoenix that they give was like a baby Phoenix, and it looked more like a red duck, if you ask me, like a rubber duck. And I decided that that was just not something that kind of said Dumbledore's office to me. So I replaced it with this. And then below that, we've got Dumbledore's library with the books. And one of the things, again, that I really liked about this piece is the ability to use those outside pieces to move the books, right? So you've got the floating books that come in and out, you know, like when Hermione's putting the books back in her case. So again, the wings come out so that you've got a little bit more depth to your playtime or your sceneries, however you decide to set it up. But all in all, a really strong addition to the modular set of castles. Now, I told you that this was my favorite set, and I mean, of all the ones I built, I don't know, there was something about this one that really just that I really just enjoyed building. And the entire time I built it, I kept thinking to myself, how am I going to incorporate this with the rest of the pieces? How am I going to move things around and display it so that I get, you know, everything that I'm looking for in my setup? And I've got a pretty good display set up right now. That's something that I'll share with you guys in future videos. But in my opinion, I think it's probably one of the best ways to display it. Now, Lego has their recommendation for how they want it, you know, how you should, you know, connect all the pieces. The problem I have with that is when you start incorporating things like the Polyjuice Potion mistake, the Gryffindor dorm, and you know, just some of these other pieces, you start to lose some of the interactive content, like, you know, when in the Polyjuice Potion mistake, where you flip open the sink and you can slide down into the Chamber of Secrets, or Fluffy's Encounter, where the trap door opens up and you go down to the Devil's Snare. I mean, some of that stuff gets lost because Lego has you moving those pieces around, and I just don't like that. I mean, I think those pieces need to stay where they are so that you get the true effect of you know, what's going on in the scene. So, but all in all, love this set. It is my number one. I've got a couple that are, you know, close seconds to this one, but Dumbledore's Office Summer Wave 2022 is my official winner. Comment below, let me know what was your favorite set of the series, because there are a lot of good ones. I mean, come on. You had the Ministry of Magic, never before seen. You had a brand new Shrieking Shack. You had, oh my gosh, how could I forget Grimmauld Place? I mean, Grimmauld Place was the one I was looking forward to the most. A little bit boring to build, and some of the other reviewers out there said that. It is, but at the same time, so cool how you can, you know, separate the buildings and the, you know, the Order of the Phoenix pops up in the front. So so there was a ton of great ones that they released this year, and I am very pleased with what they did. I am completely looking forward to what's coming. Maybe when the Winter Wave hits this year. They just released that brand new massive Hogwarts Express. You know, I just don't know. I don't know if I can spend that money on a giant Hogwarts Express when I've just dropped as much money as I did on these. And I know that there's a wave following behind that I'm going to probably drop and get all of. So I guess we'll see. You know, I mean, I've said this before. You know I'm a completionist, but there's just a couple of these that maybe in time I'll pick them up. They're just not right now for me. But we'll see. But people, that is it. That is all I've got for this one. I will keep this really short today because, again, it's just one castle piece, I should say. And I mean, it was, again, if you're going to pick up any single set, but you don't have any of the other modular pieces, it's hard for me to tell you that this is the one to go out and get. If you've got part of the other modular sets, you definitely must get this set. If you could only pick up one set from the entire module, or from the entire Summer Wave, I would probably say, oh gosh, that's a tough one. It's either going to be the new Shrieking Shack or Grimmauld Place. One of those two, I mean, are kind of a must-have for Harry Potter fans. I mean, they're all worth picking up, but if you were on a budget and only could get one, Grimmauld Place or the Shrieking Shack, either one. So, but like before and always and every time here and after, please like, comment, and subscribe. I've gotten a few more subscriptions, not as many as I'd like. I mean, the last video was on the Riddle Grave back there, which I absolutely love. I'm very happy with that piece. I cannot believe that thing sat in a box for as long as it did, waiting for me to film that video. But not getting as many views on that one just because it's not Lego, it's not Funko, it's not the popular things that people are out there searching. So when you get a chance, go back, watch my other videos. If you got drawn here for this, I've got some great videos for some of the other stuff that I've got on display. So until next time, all you wizards and muggles alike, keep it magical.